second week, and it is not starting off great. I am being asked to leave the hotel. I couldn't come up with the money in time. We have a 1 o'clock cutoff, and I couldn't come up with it by then. And so the manager said, well, corporate has told her to tell me that we need to go. So I don't really know where else I'm going to go. I'll be back. All the stuff. I had to actually leave my daughter there, sitting in the front, while I ran to the hotel down the street, to take some of the stuff out of the car and come back and get her. This is so stressful. Okay, hello. I'd say good morning, except for it's not. It's 3:23 in the afternoon. I am very tired, and not just. I am very tired, and not just physically. Still sore from yesterday. My body still aches, and knees hurt, and I haven't eaten yet, and I'm just I had to scrounge up the money for the room, which I was 30 cents short, and she graciously said it's okay. The 30 cents is okay. I'm gonna call some more numbers, because as I was leaving the other hotel, another long-term, they were a couple. They had been staying there about as long, maybe. They might have came there a week after me and my daughter got there. So about the same length of time. They were also getting kicked out. So she gave me some numbers to some other churches that might be able to help, because a lot of churches don't help people that aren't their members. So she gave me some churches that I guess she had gotten help from before. And where did I know? Oh, they're right here, staring me in the face. I was like, where did I put the numbers at? But yeah, I'm trying, and I'm just trying to call the shelter again to see if they have any room today, because arguably, I guess if I got into the shelter, I wouldn't have to deal with this until I found a home. Thus far, they haven't had any room, because apparently they're just evicting people like crazy in Maryland. make some phone calls, find some solutions. I may not be on much today. I'm probably going to have to cancel my stream tomorrow because I don't know if I'm going to have room for tomorrow, so we may be doing that whole move all over again. I just couldn't do it 2 days in a row. I had to scrape up the money somehow for today. Not to mention, with all of our stuff in the car, there's not even room to sleep in the car. So, I don't know. It seems like glimmers of hope come, and I move a step forward, and then I get knocked 2, in this case 3 or 4 steps backwards, and it just better seem to have lost my address again. The dam of good luck is not breaking, and I'm just very tired of all of this and tired of being a burden to people, and just tired. I'll check in later, or at least I'll try to. Okay, I'm back. I have a little more than halfway of what I need for tomorrow night. So there's that. I'm waiting for a call back from 2 of the churches. I called mine again, because I'm just like, not that any church is obligated to help anyone, but it's my church. I'm a member. I have a member number and everything. While I am not exactly comfortable with going inside the building just yet because COVID is coming back and I have anxiety and the pandemic probably made it a little worse. I do attend online live streams every week for the services, and it's a mega church. It's not just a church in this area. It's a church that has churches in other countries. It is considered a mega church. There's more than, I'm member number 23,000 something. So, and this is in no way, I'm very grateful for the help they gave me earlier. I just feel like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to complain because they didn't have to help me. They could have just said no outright, even though I'm a member, and that probably would have been wrong. But I think I'm just a touch emotional. I went and checked my P.O. box, and I got a letter from a subscriber, and the letter wasn't meant to be judgmental or hurtful, but it was. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not unsure of the details, and I know that the person, it wasn't meant to be hurtful. They even said so at the end of it, but it was, and it feels like I was being judged without all of the information. I just felt like I was being judged. And I know that that's not what they meant. And it could just be my emotions of the day, my period, everything going on. I'm a touch in my feelings about that. So I don't want to sound ungrateful to my church. But I did call them again, and I did explain that, progress has been made as far as disability. And hopefully my daughter will hear back from Wendy's or one of the other gazillion places she applied to. But I haven't managed to write anything or work on anything I'm supposed to be working on in since yesterday. I'm just emotionally spent, mentally drained, and physically sore. Yes, that is the way to put that. I'm emotionally spent, mentally drained, and physically sore. I'm still sore from yesterday. And I'm putting in all the calls, all the resources we're supposed to have in the state of Maryland, resources people keep pointing me to. And just it's been a day. I will try to check back in later. I make no promises, because it's been a day. And I had glimmers of hope last week. I had lots of glimmers of hope the week before, and just seems like 1 step forward, 3 steps backwards, 2 steps forward, 5 steps backwards. It just seems like better does not want to find me. And I know logically that that's not true. Just feels that way in the moment. I'll check in later. Bye. Okay. Hello. On with is it the lens? I don't know. Anyway, hello. It's Wednesday. It's 4 o'clock, I think. Yep. Oh. 4 o'clock. I am not just now, but I did manage to finish paying for the home today. It's a little touch and go there. I am also able to go wash my clothes, which is great because we're almost out of clothes. So yeah, I bought what I got from the grocery store with me for lunch in a bag. I haven't packed lunch to go. I'm hungry, and obviously I don't really have money like that, but I'm tired, and I just realized, like just now, that I forgot to take my pain medicine, and I probably should have worn my knee brace, but I'm not walking back in there. This laundry bag was heavy enough to lug out here, and I just can't. So I should be able to use points for tomorrow. I think I should have enough. It's less points a night here, so that's a good thing, I guess. I canceled the stream for the night. I'm just really not in the best headspace. Chicken wrap, by the way. They sell these in the grocery store over there by the salad bar adjacent. So I I just couldn't. I couldn't do a streaming day. So I think I am catching up on some sleep that I've been missing out on, but you know, because I haven't been able to write or revise anything. So, but I'm gonna go put this together so that I can eat on the way to the laundromat. Oh, I need to go to the family. No, cannot do that. I need to go to the laundromat first. Okay, laundromat. I got chicken strips from the store yesterday. So we had chicken strips yesterday and tater tots, and we're gonna have the same thing again today. Still waiting to hear back from the church. I don't know. I'm just calling, praying, hoping, wishing, all of that. And yeah, that's what I got right now. I'll be back. I don't know how this vlog is gonna look this week, but I'll be back. I'm trying to manage somehow. Y'all probably don't even want to see this mess, but I'll check in later. I may or may not look like death warmed over. I'm not entirely sure. I definitely did yesterday, which is why there's no footage of yesterday. It's Friday. What is it, the 13th? I don't know. Oh, is it Friday the 13th? That's telling. Wednesday night, well, I guess 2 a.m. so into Thursday morning, I got super sick. I thought that it was like cramps, like really, really bad cramps, because sometimes I get them at the tail end of my period instead of the beginning of my period, and my period was about to end, so I thought surely that's what it was, and that's what it felt like at first. And then the pain in my abdomen just got worse and worse, and my belly button got hard as a rock, and I literally only got up yesterday to use the bathroom, throw up, and that's it. I was in bed all day, and I am on my way to the ER right now, because the last time I threw up, it was brownish blackish, and according to Google and WebMD, if it's brownish blackish, you need to go to the ER immediately. And it wasn't anything I ate, because I haven't eaten in 2 days. I had some apple slices this morning because I was trying to eat. I tried to eat 2.5 spoonfuls of soup yesterday that my daughter made for me, and 2.5 spoonfuls was about as far as I got. I could not eat the apple slices. I barely got through those. My daughter suggested Sprite, which might have been a great suggestion. I have these incessant hiccups, and what the hiccups have come to mean is it's about time for me to get ready to throw up again. I'm sorry if this is TMI, but I'm explaining why this vlog is going to be very short one day and most of Friday, because you know I'm going to the ER right now. I don't know what's going on. I looked up all the symptoms, which you're not supposed to do, but hernia, ulcer are two of them. I don't know. But that hurts. That really hurt. Okay, I'm going now before I lose my nerve, because it's already 7 o'clock and I'm really hoping they don't keep me overnight, because I have to finagle some funds around for the room, and I haven't done that yet because I just haven't been able to look at the computer screen, and my daughter doesn't have my wallet. So they keep me overnight, which I hope they don't do. It's gonna be an issue in the morning, but I may check in at the hospital. Pray for me.
Supported governors, anybody who showed up and stood up with Israel this week. We thank you. We thank you again and again for all you're doing for our country, for our family, for our family members who are sitting still with Hamas.
Hello. I realized I didn't shoot a final clip other than the last hospital room clip that you saw me leaving the hospital. So this is from my bed in the hotel room as I am recovering, and it's my daughter's bed. She's in the shower. This is, let's see, it's my vitamin water, my thing that the hospital gave me for my regular water, and the coffee I cannot seem to finish because apparently I just don't have much of an appetite for coffee or much of anything in the last few days. It's my medicine, which it's about time for me to take some more of. But hello, this is me. I look a mess, so I'm gonna spare you the visual of me, and just say bye here. I am recovering. I don't know when the next vlog will be, seeing as though I am not supposed to actually drive or go anywhere or lift anything past 10 pounds or do anything strenuous for the next 6 weeks. So I don't really know what that means as far as video content. I still want to do video content. Clearly, I'm having to take a medical leave from my Right Like You're Back in School program. So there's that. I didn't want to not finish out the last vlog that I did start shooting. That's going to be it for this video. If you like what you see and you want to see more videos from me, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. I don't know when I will post videos in the near future. Hopefully I will continue posting something that you can keep up with. I don't even have the strength to put together the link to the channels for this video, so I apologize, but there are plenty of links for newer channels to go peruse on my older videos. But that's going to be it. If you'd like to support me in any way, shape, or form, all of my links can be found in the description box below. Ko-fi link, my blog, my online magazine, my online store, GoFundMe, Ko-fi. Did I say Ko-fi already? And yeah, that's it. And until next time, have a blessed day.